Hi guys, today I'll be sharing my completed pages for July 2025. This is the mid-month update. So I'm just going to jump right into it, show you what I've done and what I used. So I have Sweet Sweet's Huga Holiday. And in this one, I did the Statue of Liberty page right here. So I did this with Ohuhu alcohol markers, and I used, I was trying to use some of my other color pencils. So I think I used Color. Yes, I used the Color color pencils for shading, and then I used some super golden markers and some glitter markers. You can see it on her little glasses. There we go. Super cute. So, yeah. Oh, and I used it on the torch too. And then acrylic white marker for the clouds. So, and I used the pencil in the back because you can see that I was having a hard time with the big area for the sky. So you can see some of the lines. So I tried to cover it as best as possible with the pencil. But yep, there's Sweet Sweet Huga Holiday. Then I did another like 4th of July themed one in this Lulu Mayo book. And of course, here we go. I actually found it on the first try. I usually have a hard time finding pages in this book because it's so big. But for this page, I used my water-based markers. And then on top, I put Castle Art pencils. I use Castle Art pencils for shading, and then some of my glitter pens. These pens are the ones from Dollar Tree. They're super glittery. And some white jelly roll pen. I colored these little like bunny guys. Trying to show the reflection of the fireworks. And and I used white Posca on the waves. Yeah, this was a fun page to do. I did one I did two in the Lost Forest. And this is actually pretty nice paper. I did, there it is. This one with Prismacolor pencils. So just straight Prismas. And I did this one with water-based markers for the base and then Prismacolors for shading. This little baby alien tree. Next is Fuzzy Huga by Vivi Tinta, and this one is with Ohuhu alcohol markers and Prismacolors, and some white jelly roll pen for the windows, and I think that's it. I didn't use any glitter or anything for this one. I did a page in Mythographic Dragon Spell. This is a new book. And I did another 4th of July themed one. So this one I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers and Prismacolors and super golden markers. So I made the houses gray because I wanted the dragon and the fireworks to be the main focus. So that's what I did. And I love how shiny the super golden markers are. So I used a bunch of it on this page. And then I went around the fireworks with a white Prisma. Just to make them stand out a little bit more. Then another new book I got was Maria Trolleys' Shooting Star. And I did 2 pages in this book. They are side by side. So I wasn't planning on doing 2 pages, but I started this one and then I just decided I would do this one too. So I'm going to tell you first what I did for this page. I used my Albert Durr watercolor pencils, some super golden markers, and a white jelly roll pen. Then for the border, I used one of my distressings. I think it was Blueprint Sketch. And I used some stamps. So I had these stamps. I just stamped them all over the place. And this was also a stamp. But I went over it with a white jelly roll pen. That way it could stand out a little bit more. Then I decided I would do this page, but I tried to go a little simpler with this one. So I used distressings again. I think I used a different color though, like faded jeans or something. And I went over these lines with my Languo gel pen. And the top I used Languo white pen. Some super golden marker for the light and the moon and some of the stars. For this one, I had the idea like if the houses were underwater now. So like if the water rose up too high and then the houses sunk. So they were underwater. So this was more of like a scarier one. This one I put washi tape on each side. I have some scrapbook paper on the top and bottom. And then these little things are die cuts or stickers from a scrapbook kit that I had got at Dollar Tree last year. So that's what that one is. And I like this little like these robotic fishes in that page. Or yeah, in that scrapbook kit. Then in Coco Wild's Cozy Cuties, I did a real simple one here, just with Ohuhu alcohol markers. So this is one that was just straight coloring. I didn't worry about shading or anything. Then Aries World Heritage. This one I used Neocolor 2s and some super golden markers. I wanted to work on this one because this page had bled through a while ago and I wanted to fix it. So I fixed it. You can see it here. Yeah. And there's the super golden marker. Next is Coco Wyo's Cozy Corner. And I did the mechanic page in here. Let's see. Here it is. So this page, I use different things. For the car and the window, I use Crayola crayons. Then I use a bunch of glitter markers and metallic markers for pretty much everything else. And some Languo gel pens and super golden markers. Oh, and the leaves are Crayola crayons. I just used a bunch of stuff. And here, this marker was running out, but I thought it looked cool for like a car shop. So I left it like that. Yeah. So this was just me using a bunch of metallic and glitter markers and stuff. So yeah, I love how glittery it is, because even the cabinets are like a shimmer marker. Then I did a page in Amelia's Secret Forest. This one, this is Ohuhu alcohol markers, Prismacolors for shading, and then some glitter markers. And then this, on her dress, this pattern and the little music notes are those Crayola stamper markers, and I used some on his shirt. So this one was fun to do. I love the little illustrations in these. Oh, and I used those glitter pens from Dollar Tree again. On here and on her little hat. Next is 50 Safari Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cola. And this is another like crafty page. This one I used my acrylic markers, some super golden markers, and Prismacolors. And then I cut him out. I left a section right here since this is in a book. I didn't want to rip the whole thing out. And I put this scrapbook paper behind him along with this glitter paper. And then I just used a bunch of die cuts and went over it with some distress ink to make it like vintage looking. More scrapbook paper, and then some stickers, some alphabet letters to write king. And then here's an L for lion. So this one was fun to do also. I made him really shimmery, but then he has like a bunch of vintage stuff around him. Then Maria Trolleys Universe. This one was an easy one, but I was able to use my pet tapes to make it a little bit more intricate looking. So I just colored in, it was just this small square with the cat and the little bumblebee. This was with Crayola markers and Color pencils, and then the pet tape. So this pet tape I got on Temu a while ago, and I just put it all around the border. I did one in Aries, Laura, Mia. And let's see. This one, I just finished this page. So I had done this page last month, and I had done the background last month, but I hadn't finished these jars. So that's what I did for July. I finished the jars. I used Inktense watercolor. They're not, I guess they're not watercolor. I don't know what you call them. The Inktense pencils. And the Dollar Tree glitter pens. And you can see they're very glittery. So I finished that one up. I did a color by number in the literature book. And I did this page. This is the Route 66 one. And I put this thin washi tape on the border, and on the bottom I put this like checkered. This is more like a duct tape. I think I got this at Dollar Tree a few years ago. And I'm pretty sure I messed up some of these car lines, but at least it looks like a car, so I'm gonna go with it. Yep, there's the color by number. I did 2 pages in 30 spellbound cloudy scenes. I try to do 2 every month. I did this one with acrylic markers. I used the Guangna acrylic markers and then super golden markers. And I also did this one with, again, acrylic markers and super golden markers. So this, I like how this one's starting to fill up. I did a page in Fuzzy Meowies 2. At the end of last month, they put the last Squid Game season. So I decided I'd color that page in. So I colored this with Huga alcohol markers. Nothing else, just Huga for this one. And I did one in the fairy tale book. And I did the Pippy long stocking page. I used Crayola markers. Crayola markers actually work pretty well on this paper. Crayola markers, Prismacolors for shading, and then super golden markers. So I used it for the whole frame and a bunch of details. And I did one in Cozy Eras, this one here. So I did quite a few things on this page. First, I colored in the page. I used Huga alcohol markers for the base. Then I used acrylic markers to have the signs pop out a little bit more. And on the walls, I drew in some different stuff I tried. Like here, I tried to do a bowling pin, but it looks kind of like a light bulb, but it's okay. And then I drew some little dots on the ceiling so it could look kind of like stars because it's like a galaxy theme. And I also used acrylic marker on the sides and on their little bowling outfit. I used a little bit of Prismacolors for shading, white jelly roll pen, and then I cut it out. I put it on some galaxy scrapbook paper. Then I glued that on top of the black paper, jelly roll pen, and then a bunch of stickers. So stickers that I had in my stash already from Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. Yeah, Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby. And this tape was from Dollar Tree a few years ago. Next, I have a page in Aries World Legend book. And let's see. Here it is. So I've been wanting to do this page for a while and I just kept putting it off. But this time I did it, and I did it pretty simple. I used Neocolor 2s and white Posca pen and then some glitter markers and some glitter pens. And that's how I did this one. So there you can see some of the shimmer. And this book is getting pretty filled up, so that's exciting. In Funfair Days by the Cool Kitsch Club, I did this page. I used my Huga alcohol markers and my glitter markers, a white jelly roll pen, and I think that's it. In 50 Monster Themed Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova, this was not the Untouched book. I've done this one already. This one I colored him in with acrylic markers, then went over it with some like glitter pen and shimmer marker, as well as the trees. For the background, I used distressings for the sky and the grass. And then I used distress spray for the bottom part right here. I used some washi tape, some stickers, a little bit of green glitter pen on the bottom. And then I used a bunch of stickles on the top. And this is some Tim Holtz grit paste. I think that's what it's called. I used that on the clouds to make them look a little fluffier. Oh, and this is a sticker too. this one wasn't on my plans. It's a new book I got this month, but I just really wanted to color it, so I picked a page to color. I did this one, and I used Ohuhu alcohol markers and Languo gel pens, and that's it. So that was fun to use alcohol markers on a Lulu Mayo page, because usually her books are double-sided, but this one is single-sided. And I wasn't sure what colors to use, so I actually put this image on ChatGPT and asked what colors I should use. And I got some inspiration from there. I didn't follow it exactly, but it did help with some inspiration. Then in Jade Summer's Cozy Europe, I did this little Flamenco Dancer. I used my Huga alcohol markers and just some stickers. So I use these flower stickers. In Huga Place by Coco Wayo, I did this one, and for this one I colored it in with Huga alcohol markers. Then I used I got a set of oil-based pencils, the Ohuhu oil-based pencils. I forget what they're called, but I recently got those, so I tried them out on here, and then I used distressings for the sky. These are stickers from those like create a scene kits that you can get on Temu or Amazon. So these little stickers are from there. This is some washi tape, and then these are also from that little create a scene kit. And the last one I have is this one. This was an untouched book. It's Back to the 100 Acre Wood. It's a Winnie the Pooh book. And I actually went through the pages and colored in some of the words already. Here it is. So for this, I used water-based markers, and then on top I used Color or Castle Art, one of those, for some shading. And then on the sign I used Super Golden markers. So that is it for my mid-month update. I'm doing it a little bit early, so let's look over here. So out of my plans, this is what I've done. And I've done 28 pages so far as of today, the 13th. And these are my new books that I've gotten, so I have to make a whole video soon. But yep, those are all my completed pages for this month so far. Thanks for watching. Bye.